Yo guys, what's going on? Monday to 6 here, back at the 2004 Ford Explorer Sport Trac, and today we're going to be installing a cold air intake. We have all the tubing, piping, couplers, everything we need to install this cold air intake. Alright guys, hope you enjoy. So the kit comes with everything you need here. Here's all your piping, here's all your clamps, all the hardware, breather for when you take off your stock air box, an adapter, and of course the intake cone. There will be a link down in the description for this cold air intake kit. Getting ready to install that cold air intake. Let's get that hood popped. Here's the current cold air intake inside the Sport Trac right now. I've had this one in here for about 10 years. Seen some better days, having some Gorilla Tape holding the mass airflow adapter on. It's just kind of broken and separated, and I think that this intake is just hard and oh, it's almost off. Yeah, this rubber on here is really firm. It's hard, and this intake has seen better days. Go ahead and replace the adapter on here. You can just see it has a lot of wear on it. But if you have a stock air box that's right here, you will have stock rubber tubing. What you want to do is just go ahead, remove the air box, everything that's with it, take your mass airflow off. There will be a hose that comes down here for this filter. We'll go ahead and replace that, but just take all your tubing off here and keep your mass flow off to the side. I'm going to go ahead and just replace this with everything new. Alright, let's go ahead and get it done. I'm going to take my flat screwdriver here, remove all the clamps. So let's go ahead and remove these 1, 2, 3, 4. I said if you have a stock one, just go ahead and remove this rubber tube that's here, along with the hose that's attached down here. Got all the hose clamps removed. Let's go ahead and remove this tubing. First thing you want to grab out of your kit is this little filter here. It will be covering this tube that comes off of the existing tube that's there. So let's go ahead and just put this on and tighten up that hose clamp. Okay, we got that little filter on and the hose clamp tightened up. Okay, here we are with the new intake kit. We have the long intake elbow here. This is going to go up here by the throttle body. Going to want to go ahead and grab yourself a big hose clamp and a little hose clamp. The big one will be going up here on this bigger OD, and the smaller one will be going here on this smaller OD. So let's go ahead and put both of these on, one here and one here. Got the two hose clamps on. Went ahead and just snugged them up. Still want a little bit of wiggle room in there. All right, let's go ahead and get to the next piece of this intake. All right, next we're going to be putting on this mass airflow sensor. Went ahead and already put the coupler on it. And we're going to be installing a big clamp and a little hose clamp. Okay, let's go ahead and get this on. We got the two clamps on here, just have them snugged up on the coupler. We're going to go ahead and place the next piece on the end of the mass airflow sensor. This is what we put on the end of the mass airflow sensor. So we have the adapter here with the coupler. We have our hardware, so we can through bolt it. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see you got all your hardware here. One big hose clamp, one small hose clamp, and a gasket rubber seal that keeps this airtight when you go ahead and sandwich. Oh, there we go. This in your grommet, and then you through bolt it. Well, let's go ahead and get that done. Don't have the hardware tightened up yet, but have the through bolts in here. Wanted to give you a good look. There is the grommet that's in between. Let's go ahead and just tighten this hardware down. Looks like we're coming down to our last piece on our cold air intake here. Mass airflow, we have our coupler, and at the end of that coupler we're going to go ahead and put our filter. So we're just going to drop it down here like this and just put it right here and clamp it. Let's go ahead and get it clamped. Now that we have the intake down here by the fender, let's go ahead and tighten up the rest of these hose clamps. Now that we got all the hose clamps tightened up, let's not forget to plug in our mass airflow sensor wire. Cold air intake is 100% installed and looking good. Super shiny, nice new couplers, hose clamps, new air filter. Looks awesome. Got the sport track running. Gonna go ahead and lift the throttle body here. Let's see if you can hear this. Cold air intake is installed. All right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Monday to 6, out.